President of the Trinidad and Tobago Registered Nurses Association, Stewart, is calling on the Northwest Regional Health Authority to beef up security at the Port of Spain General Hospital. Last week, it was reported that 2 nurses on Ward 32 were attacked by a 23-year-old male patient, and at Tuesday's silent protest, Mr. Stewart said such incidents are becoming a norm at hospitals and health facilities across the country. Nursing staff at the Port of Spain General Hospital gathered at the main entrance of the hospital in a silent protest against what they say are unsafe working conditions. Chair of the Northern Branch of the TNT Registered Nurses Association, Letitia Cox, said the nurses are taking a strong stance for their safety and security.
Now, this is not the only incident where an assault have taken place. We have numerous reports. But because we are deemed an essential service, we have been subject to bullying, where we have been actually rendered silent when things happen to us in the hospital.
She said nurses are constantly abused by patients on the wards.
We have instances where persons have been groped, sexually assaulted. Yeah. And the most recent incident where a nurse was almost raped. Yes, and we are very, 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 very disappointed and very, very angry that the management will actually attempt to sweep this under the carpet.
President of the TTRNA, Stewart, said nurses are not willing to compromise their safety.
We no longer are willing to allow members of the public to disrespect nursing personnel anymore. We have a very tough responsibility. We are an essential service. We can't abandon the job.
Mr. Stewart added that they would be joining the Joint Trade Union Movement's Day of Rest and Reflection on September 7th.
We can't walk off the ward and stop, rest and reflect like that, but we'll be taking other actions which would lead to significant disruptions in the healthcare system. And one of those is that we will be not fulfilling any duty that is not in our job spec.
That's right.
From September, December.
Yeah.
The association will be meeting with the CEO of the NWRHA, Wendy Alley, on Wednesday morning at 9, where they will present 18 recommendations. CEO of the NWRHA, Wendy Alley, told the C News that she will be meeting with the TTRNA tomorrow to address their concerns. She said the safety and security of staff, patients and visitors at the Port of Spain General Hospital is of paramount importance to the authority. Ms. Ali said the authority wants to ensure that staff feel comfortable while at work.
We are going to be sharing our proposals with respect to improved security measures at Port of Spain General Hospital with the representative unions and with our nurses one-on-one. We intend to meet with them at the hospital and share and get buy-in before we implement. Whilst at the same time we have beefed up our security, as I had said earlier, at the hospital, but we do not feel that is sufficient. We want to address this concern from all sides.
As it pertains to the incident last week where 2 nurses were attacked, Ms. Ali said the necessary steps were taken to deal with the incident.
She has been given leave and counseling has been provided, and whatever she requires, we will make it available to her. One must remember that the incident arose by virtue of a patient who was on the ward. It wasn't like a stranger walked into the ward. Mm-hmm. It was a patient. It was in a moment of, I don't want to say more than it was illness-driven, and therefore we have been handling it in a form that the police would normally handle it, and that is through treatment. Let us put it that way. Mm-hmm.